Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be diving into our September Ipsy Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. So let's talk about Ipsy. Ipsy is a monthly beauty subscription service where depending on which Ipsy subscription you have, you'll receive a glam bag, a box full of beauty products. And let's talk about the different subscriptions for a minute because starting in October they are going to be changing their subscriptions and also changing a price. So starting with the traditional Ipsy Glam Bag. So the price used to be $10. Now starting in October, it is going to be $12. And for $12 a month, you will receive a pink bubble mailer in the mail, and inside will be a makeup bag filled with 5 beauty products. So each month there is a different theme for the bag. Just for example, this month's theme was Follow the Light, Follow Your Light. And inside you got 5 travel size, or sometimes there are full size products, and each bag is guaranteed to be worth at least $50. And these products range from makeup, skin, hair, nails, tools, drugstore, high-end. You truly never know what you are going to get. So that's the regular Glam Bag. Now if you want to take it another step up, there is the Glam Bag Plus. On my channel, I do the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus. So the difference between the two is the Glam Bag Plus is a $25 subscription. If you're familiar with BoxyCharm, it is very similar, where for $25 a month, you will get 5 full-size beauty products, and each box is guaranteed to be a value of at least $120. I've been subscribed to the Glam Bag Plus for about maybe 3 months now, I want to say, and I have never been disappointed in their box. They really do me good. I have found some of my favorite makeup and skincare products from my Glam Bag Plus. But now, along with the changes that Ipsy is making, they have also taken it a step further by adding the Glam Bag Ultimate. So what the Glam Bag Ultimate is, it is literally the Ipsy Bag of Champions, where each month you will get 8 full-size products and 4 deluxe samples. Before your box is shipped out, you get to choose one product that will be included in your box, and each box is guaranteed to be worth at least $250. So that is going to be starting in October, and that price will be $50 a month. So what I have actually decided to do is I am going to be pausing my Glam Bag Plus for the month of October, and I have subscribed to the Glam Bag Ultimate because I am really interested in seeing what the difference is between the two and if it is worth the $50 price tag. If you are wanting to give one of these Ipsy bags a try, whether it be the regular Glam Bag, Glam Bag Plus, or beginning in October, the Glam Bag Ultimate, my link is always down in the description box. Click it, sign up, and you will truly not regret it. But that is what we're going to be doing in today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so jumping right in, we are going to start off with the regular Glam Bag. This is the bag where you get 5 beauty products. Usually the bag is valued around $50, and this is the one that is now going to be priced at $12 a month. So this is what this month's bag looks like. It's all about horoscopes, crystals. The little zipper pull is like a crystal and I'm loving it. I'm obsessed with crystals and horoscopes. I truly go by them. I know a lot of people think it's a crock, but I definitely don't. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. So it looks like the theme for September is going to be called Find Your Light. I always pull out the little mailer that's inside just so I have all the information as I'm pulling products out. Okay, so the first product I'm going to be pulling out is by Ofra Cosmetics, and this is a full-size product. This is in collaboration with Madison Miller. This is a C Shimmer highlight. So when they send it in the Ipsy bag, it is in nice bubble wrap so it doesn't get damaged. Let's take that out. So it is a highlighter. It is in the shade C Shimmer, and it looks like it is a beautiful rosy blush color. I love it. I have received a full-size Ofra highlighter before. I love when I get these. Let's just do a swatch real quick. Ooh, very, very pretty. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, very excited for that. It feels very creamy upon application. Even blending it out, it is beautiful. So very excited to play with that. All right, next up is going to be by the brand Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. Can we just talk about how cute this little travel size thing is? This is adorable. So it says, made with natural ingredients, Glow Recipe products embody what's best about K-beauty. This gel-like mask can be used in the AM or overnight to give your skin a major hydration boost. Watermelon, seaweed, and pumpkin fruit extracts brighten, protect, and even out skin texture. So then it says, mix up the formula for a wash-off mask, apply all over your face, let it sit after 10 minutes, then rinse. For overnight use, pat into skin to absorb and rinse off in the AM. Okay, so that's good to know that you can either use this as a wash-off mask or you can wear it overnight. I've actually never tried a sleeping mask. I'm excited to, so I think I'm going to use it for that purpose. Let's go ahead and open it up just to see. So it does have a protective cover on it. I love skincare products that have that. Ooh, that smells like good watermelon. Let me just feel it a little bit. Oh my god, it is like a gel. That's crazy. Okay, I'm very excited for that. I have already mentioned in my other Ipsy videos that I do not use like the skincare stuff in this video. I use it off camera, and I usually try to let you know at the end of the month of my hits and misses. If you want to see a video dedicated to my Ipsy skincare, let me know in the comments below. Alright, next up is by the brand HaruHaru. This is the HaruHaru Wonder Honey Green Aqua Balm Cream. So it says meaning every day in Korean. Oh, that's good to know. HaruHaru means every day in Korean. Cool. This lifestyle-inspired brand uses superfood ingredients and natural fermentation technology to formulate their uniquely designed products. This moisturizer uses green tea, honey, and hyaluronic acid to plump and repair. And then it says apply a pea-sized amount of moisturizer onto your forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. Then use your fingers to massage it in evenly all over your skin. Alright, so we have another skincare product then. This is the moisturizer. It comes with a little protective seal. Let's take that off. Alright, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. And it is like a clear, like a water-based gel. It has a smell. I'm not going to use too much. It has a familiar smell. I can't tell what that is. But it's good to know that it's also a moisturizer, so if we don't get a primer in the box or the bag, then I may be using this. Alright, let's move on. So by the brand Kaleido Cosmetics, I have tried them before. We have the Obsidian Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It says need an inky black liquid liner that won't budge. This quick drying waterproof smudge-proof formula features an ultra-precise synthetic felt tip that dispenses just the right amount of pigment so application are totally fuss-free. Give it a shake, gently pull at the outer corner skin area of your eye, hold the tip at a slight angle and trace your upper lash line, flicking it up past the outer corners for a winged effect. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this out of the package. I will say right now, I haven't worn liquid liner since high school. That used to be my thing, but I never used a felt tip. I used a brush. So taking it out of the package, this is what it looks like, just a black tube. Let's open it up. And it is a large felt tip. I'm just going to do a swatch right here. Ooh, okay, it is black, definitely nice and soft, very black pigment. Okay, so I'm kind of excited and nervous to try that just because, like I said, I haven't worn liquid eyeliner since high school. I don't know exactly how this is going to do for me, but I'll give it a try. Alright, and the last product in the bag is by the brand Phase Zero Makeup. I've also tried them already on my channel. This is their Satin Eyeshadow in the shade Velvet. It says, want no fuss makeup to use every day? This brand has you covered with versatile, on-trend products like this silky smooth plum eyeshadow. Velvet is a luminous shade that goes on sheer but can be layered for drama. Plus, the pigment stays put for hours. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this. I know I've gotten a Phase Zero eyeshadow before. I can't remember what color. So it is a little travel size eyeshadow. Let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh! That's pretty. So it is a deep purple plum color. Let's go ahead and give it a swatch. Very soft. Alright, I'll put it right here. Okay. It's pretty. Not as pigmented as I thought it would be. And it's kind of like really, it feels really matte. Maybe it's one you can build up because there it is built up. That's really pretty. So I'm interested to see how that is. Right off the bat, I'm not a big fan of the texture. But I'm not going to judge something on my hand, I'll judge it on my eyes. Alright, moving right along to our Glam Bag Plus. This is the box you will get in the mail for $25 a month, where you will receive 5 full-size beauty products valued at least $120. So I always open the box in preparation for the camera, but I never peek inside because I want to be just as surprised as you are, so we are going to look at it together in 3, 2, 1. So right on the top is another little mailer with the theme, and then on the inside is going to let us know about the products. And in the corner it's going to have the price. I'm going to try my best not to look at the price because I try to wait till the end so we can add it up to see the value of this month's box. So I'm just going to set the box down. I'm just going to pull stuff out. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is by the brand, I Do Care. This is the Disco Kitten Illuminating Diamond Peel Off Mask. So it says this luminous, super satisfying peel off formula mask from the I Do Care K-Beauty line revitalizes skin on all fronts. It moisturizes, calms, exfoliates, and brightens. Diamond powder boosts elasticity, while rice bran extracts packs in the antioxidants. Apply a generous layer of this mask with fingers and let it dry completely to ensure it peels off in one piece. I love getting full-size skincare in my Glam Bag Plus. I use so much of it. So I'm going to open this up. Oh, and right on the top, it includes like a little lid so you can keep it sealed. I love when they do that. So this is what the product looks like, just a big white tub. Let's go ahead and open it. And it is sealed. That's probably why they include the lid. So we're gonna take the seal off. So in there, don't know if you can see that, but it is a shimmery white liquid. I'm very excited to play with this. I've never even used a peel off mask before. So very excited to try that. Since I took the seal off, I'm gonna put the lid on and close it. And I will try to let you know my thoughts on it in my September hits and misses. All right, next up is by the brand Ciate in London. This is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. This is also the very first translucent powder I have ever received from Ipsy, so I'm super excited to try that. If y'all have been watching me, you know I am a big critic when it comes to setting powders, so I'm really going to be judging this harshly, just natural, I don't mean to. So it says, this ultra blendable translucent powder from formula-driven innovators, Ciate London is finely milled magic. It glides over makeup for a crease-free, soft focus finish and locks your look in all day, which is truly extraordinary. All right, so out of the box, this is what the packaging looks like, which is gorgeous. It says Ciate London right there. Looking at it, I will say it is a very finely milled white powder, which makes me very concerned about flashback. You open it up, there is the little filter right there, and it is sealed, so I'm trying to see how to pull that off. I hate these little suckers. All right, I'm just gonna put some right here. Yeah, so it is a very finely milled white powder. Makes me really nervous about flashback. I'm gonna try my best not to judge it though, because we don't know. We don't know if it's gonna cause flashback. Just nervous. All right, next thing I'm gonna grab is by Ofra Cosmetics again. Sorry I'm looking down a lot, by the way. I'm trying to look at the information, make sure I have everything right. But this is by Ofra Cosmetics in collaboration again with Madison Miller. This is the Squad palette. So it says, multitaskers rejoice. This 3-piece palette collab from Ofra Cosmetics and content creator Madison Miller is all about that to-go glow. Highly pigmented and a cinch to blend, this rosy combo of blush and highlighter creates a lit from within look in mere minutes. So it looks like you get a blush and 2 highlighters in here. Let's open it up. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. So the blush is a little darker than what I would usually go for, but I think it's a color I may be able to work with. Also, when it comes to the highlighters, this one is a little darker than I would go for, and this honestly looks a little sheer. I'm trying so hard not to judge it, so I'm going to do a swatch real quick. This is of the dark one, this is of the one I think is sheer. So let's just I'll put it right here. Ooh. Okay, let me do this one. Okay, I'm eating my words. That's actually really pretty. Let me find a clean finger and do the blush. Okay, so the blush seems to be really sheer. We're just gonna have to work with it and see what happens. But this is a really beautiful palette. I just wish that the blush was a little lighter and I didn't have such a dark highlighter, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, down to the last 2 products. So this is by Wonder Beauty. This is the Frame Your Face Micro Brown Pencil in Taupe. I've tried Wonder Beauty before. I believe it was either last month's Ipsy or the month before. They had that really weird like highlighter ball with the highlighter lotion in it. That did not go so well for me. I thought it took a long time. But this is a totally different product, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to open the box. Okay, so this is what the brow pencil looks like. It's really thin. Y'all know I usually do not do pencils. I do pomades. But this says, founded by a jet-setting mother and supermodel duo, this team crafts low-fuss formulas that deliver high-impact looks. This brow-boosting tool with an ultra-precise pencil tip on one end and a spoolie on the other gives you smear-proof strokes with a natural-looking finish. Natural-looking. I usually don't do natural-looking, but we're going to try. So actually looking at it, it is double-ended, but what I really like about it is one end says pencil and one end says spoolie. So let's go ahead and open the pencil part, and it is a really small pencil, and this does not look like taupe. This looks like red. Let me see. Well, it's coming off as taupe. Okay, that's funny because it looks red, but it's coming off as taupe. That's after quite a few strokes. Let me just do one just to show you. Let me do it up here. That's one stroke. Oh, I can already tell I'm probably not going to like that, but you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Okay, and the last thing in the box that I'm super excited for is this eyeshadow palette by Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Berlin Underground Intense Eyeshadow Palette. So it says, inspired by Berlin's rebellious 90s counterculture, this 15-shade palette features metallic, matte, and duochrome hues, like distressed black, burnt orange, and snakeskin green. Hemp seed oil, ooh, nourishes lids with a buttery soft feel and serious color payoff. I don't think I've ever received an eyeshadow palette in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I know I received like that, where is it? Last month I received this little Benefit Cosmetics in the Balm of Your Hand thing, but that's not like an eyeshadow palette. That was like their favorite eyeshadows and blushes. This is like all around an eyeshadow palette. First off, can we talk the packaging? The packaging is beautiful, so let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh, I'm gonna take the plastic off. So in here you get these beautiful eyeshadows. These are gorgeous, especially for fall, and you get a huge mirror too, which I'm super excited about. This is an amazing palette. So all of the names, which are on the eyeshadows, by the way, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I love when the eyeshadow names are on the palette and not just like on the plastic that you have to keep track of. These eyeshadows are gorgeous. Let's just do a few swatches real quick. I'm going to swatch. I'm going to do this one right in the middle, which is called Poor But Sexy. Let's do that. Ooh, silky smooth. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. So that is all the products we are going to be playing with today. I know I have kept you waiting long enough, so without further ado, let's get started. So I thought I knew what I wanted to do until I realized not only do I have to use this palette, but I have to use this purple eyeshadow. So this is just going to be another video of me winging it. I'm going to go ahead and grab that palette. By the way, all of these are in, I don't want to be rude, I want to say this is German, some of these names. I'm going to go into, I don't know, I don't want to be offensive, so I'm going to go in with this shade on the bottom row, third in. This is like a deep burnt orange shade. I'm going to take that using this Fair brush that came in last month's Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is a number 3, the mini tapered blending brush. So I'm going to dip into that color, and I am going to stamp that in my crease from inner to outer corner. Ooh, that has some nice pigment. So I have been experimenting with my channel by kind of like expanding what I do. Like I started doing a couple voiceover videos. I don't know if y'all saw, but I did a nighttime routine and I did a video on how I wash my makeup brushes, and they were both voiceovers, which was the first time I ever did voiceovers, by the way. But it seemed to go really well. I want to know, like, is that something y'all like to watch? Is that something you were interested in? Do you want to see more? I'm just trying to find more creative ways so I can maintain and gain an audience. I love makeup, but you know, it can only go so far. So it's like, I definitely want to stick to makeup, of course. I mean, it's the love of my life. But I want to expand and do other things that people might find interesting too. Okay, that color is amazing. So now I'm going to go in with this red color in the second row. I'm going to take that using my favorite Ipsy and Tetris collaboration brush. I'm going to dip into that, and I am going to use this color to blend out the outer edge of our transition shade. And I've already mentioned this a million times, but I feel like I have to say it in every single video. The method I use here is I'm using very, very soft side to side motions to where my bristles aren't even really moving. They are just buffing that color so it fades. Anyway, like I was saying, so I'm trying to expand and try to come up with more creative ideas of what I could do on my channel besides, you know, first impressions, Ipsy, monthly favorites, because I want to come up with better content. At one point my sister had brought up the idea of like doing something with hair, and at first I thought, no, I don't want to do something with hair, I do makeup. But then of course, you know, I started going on her ideas. Sorry sissy, I know, I don't want to take credit, she comes up with a lot of good ideas. But I played on her idea, and I have a video idea I'm probably going to be doing that will more than likely be uploaded Friday. My sister is like frankly one of my inspirations. She helps me so much in making sure I stay confident with my channel. And I feel like I owe like a lot of my confidence and a lot of my content to her. She ain't ever gonna let me live that down either. She's gonna Snapchat me as soon as she sees this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab a more dense brush. I'm just gonna grab this Wet n Wild. This is like a Wet n Wild blending brush. It's like $1 at Walgreens. I'm going to jump over to that Phase Zero Plum eyeshadow. I'm going to dip into this, and I know this is a shimmer, but we are going to smoke out our outer V with it. So it looks like my brush is really pigmented with that, so I'm going to stamp this on my outer V. I don't know what it is, but I just have not been impressed with purples lately. I used a purple in my last video, and I wasn't impressed with it then either. I felt like it was just really soft, And this one I'm just kind of like, it's pretty. But I want more. But I'm just trying to stamp this and take it in like halfway. It's pretty. It's not my favorite. I will say the texture of this eyeshadow is really weird. It kind of feels rough. I honestly kind of feel like maybe it's something wrong with the packaging, because as I'm trying to put my brush in it, it's like a whole chunk in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. It won't move. So I feel like maybe it is a defective packaging with it. But the pigment is okay. It's not the best I've seen in the world, but it's not bad. Okay, so we are going very warm tone, very smoky right now. I think I want like a pop of color on the front of my lid. So I think I'm going to take this shade on the second row. I want to say it's pronounced Helden. It's very similar to Poor But Sexy. It looks like it may be a little brighter. Let me go and do a swatch real quick. Yeah, it's a little brighter. So that is Helden. That's Poor But Sexy. So I'm going to go in with Helden. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M167. It's just a flat brush. And I'm going to see what it looks like dry first. Ooh. That's pretty. I am going to spray it just because that's something I always do. Nothing against the palette. And I always push this like into the crease so it kind of creates a cut crease effect without having to do all the hard labor. Okay, I love that yellow color. It is beautiful. I love like the mock cut crease I have done in the front. I'm going to go back into the plum color and I'm going to blend out the edges. I'm actually going to switch brushes. I'm going to take another M167. I'm going to go back into the purple. I just think it'll be easier if I do this. Oh yeah, much easier. Okay, now that I blended it and kind of like minimized the yellow a little, I'm loving it. It's really funky and it's not something I really go for, but I'm liking it. So I think I'm going to smoke out the outer V just a tad bit more. I'm going to go in with the black, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it's the black in the palette. I'm going to take it on the same Wet n Wild brush. I'm not going to worry about cleaning it. But I'm going to go into that, really get the excess off, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer V. Alright, I think that's it for now. So let's see how this went. Ooh. Okay. So I am not mad at that. It is really funky. It is not something I would go for, but I'm liking it. So next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to spray my face using my favorite Wet n Wild Rose Primer water. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and take that Wonder Moisturizer. I'm going to use that before my foundation. So I am just going to take some and put it on my face. So this feels very, very water-based. And I usually don't like water-based products because it takes forever for it to dry on the skin. But as I'm rubbing it in, it does seem to be drying down almost to like a velvet finish. It feels really nice. Alright, that is all dried down. Looking at my skin, I don't see a difference in anything. My skin does feel nice and cool, like a moisturized feeling. So it pretty much did its job. What I'm going to do now is, we don't have a new thing until setting powder, so I'm going to go off camera, do foundation and concealer, and I will be right back. Okay, so moving on to our powder. So I'm going to shake some out, open it up. It still makes me nervous how white and finely milled it is, but I'm going to dip my sponge in there like I usually would. And the first thing I always go for is my under eyes. Okay. Not bad. So the under eyes are not bad at all. It is really smoothing. I almost feel like it even got some of the foundation out from my fine lines. So we're going to go ahead and set the rest of the face. Okay, that is not bad at all. Ooh. Okay, I am really loving this powder. It like blends into the skin so effortlessly. Ooh. Okay, that powder is an A+. I love that. Okay, I'm going to bronze my face really quick. I'm going to go into an oldie buddy goodie. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. I'm just going to bronze my face so we can bake it and move on. Alright, let's see how that powder does for baking. So I'm going to dip my sponge in. Ooh. Okay, let's move on to something I am not so excited for, which is going to be eyebrows. So we are going to be using that Wonder Beauty eyebrow pencil. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this spoolie, and it is a nice size spoolie. I'm going to take this and I'm going to brush my eyebrows into place. And let's just see how this goes. So right off the bat, I will say it is one of the better pencils I have tried. Is it still something I would go for? I think it's one of those products that if I had to go for it, I would. But would it be my first choice? No. Okay, that is not bad. Okay, so there are the brows all on, and this is one of the best brow pencils I have ever tried. I will get that out of the way right now. Right now my brows are sisters, not twins, but story of my life. This actually looks really good. This applied really easily. Like I said, already one of the best brow pencils I've ever tried. But I cannot help but say that I am such a pomade person. Plus this is not an affordable or drugstore piece, so it won't be making a regular appearance on my channel. But for something in my Ipsy Glam bag, this is one of the best brow products I have ever received. Really quickly before moving on, I am just going to brush some brow gel through my eyebrows. I'm just going to be using my usual NYX Brow Tinted Mascara. Alright, I'm going to take my stippling brush and dust away the bake. Ooh. I totally forgot I had this liquid eyeliner to use, so I'm going to quickly just put that on my eyes. So this applies really nicely on top of eyeshadow. It is very black, and I am just taking it to a wing. I'm going to put on lashes at the very end. Right now I just want to get the face products done because my battery is dying. So we're going to go into blush. I'm going to grab that Ofra and Madison Miller little palette, and there is that blush color, right in the middle. So I'm going to take that, and let's see what kind of color this gives. So this is a pretty color. It is not something I would typically go for, but it's nice. Alright, I'm going to do some work on my lower lash line. So I'm going to go back in. I think I'm going to take that red color, and I'm going to take that on my favorite Morphe M213, this tiny little flat brush, and this is going to go all over the lower lash line. Alright, I threw on some black eyeliner, so now we're going to move on to highlighter, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Ofra single one first. This is the C Shimmer highlight, and I think I'm going to put this on my right side, and then I'll put the ones from that palette on my left. So I'm just going to put my brush in this, and let's see how this applies. Oh! Hello! Oh my gosh. No. Oh. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go into the palette, and I think I'm just going to mix both of them and see what we get. Ooh. Y'all just know. You already know. Oh my god, these are stunning. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera, pop on some lashes, pop on a lip color, and I will be right back so we can review this Ipsy bag. Okay, we are back, and that is it for today's video, guys. That is my review and makeup tutorial using the September Ipsy Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved every single product that I used today. The only thing that I kind of have in question is going to be that Phase Zero Plum eyeshadow. And the only reason being, I know purples are really hard to perfect. This was just a little bit dull for me, but it worked out okay. It's just a little more subtle than I would like. I'm falling more and more in love with the eye look as I look at it, the little pop of yellow. This is just another take on fall in my eyes. But this is the look I came up with using this month's products. If you are also subscribed to Ipsy, let me know what products you received this month, and if you received the same one, what your thoughts were on them as well. Alright, so before we go, I have the little mailer that was inside the Glam Bag Plus, and we are going to add up the value of each product and see what the value of this month's box was. Alright, I got my handy dandy calculator, so let's start with the I Do Care Disco Kitten Illuminated Diamond Peel Off Mask. That had a value of $23. The Nomad Cosmetics Berlin Underground Intense Eyeshadow Palette, which I loved by the way, had a value of $37. The Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder had a value of $22. The eyebrow pencil had a value of $21. And the Ofra Cosmetics Squad Palette had a value of $35. Bringing the value of this month's box to $138. And if you wanted to get really picky and deduct the $25 we pay each month, it still had a value of $113. So out of the original glam bag, I would have to say my two favorite products would have to be that Ofra highlighter and believe it or not, that Wonder Beauty eyebrow pencil. Now, like I said, I am truly a pomade person, but this eyebrow pencil really impressed me. It is super pigmented. I know they said it was like a natural brow, but I was able to make it work for me. It glided on really easy. Now, does this mean I will switch over to pencils? Absolutely not. I love my pomades, but if I were to ever choose a pencil, this is the one I would go for. And when it comes to the Glam Bag Plus, I loved everything in it besides the skincare that I haven't tried yet. But my two favorite products would have to be that Nomad eyeshadow palette. This is amazing. I was already thinking of different looks I could do with this. This is a great fall palette. And I am absolutely in love with that Ciate London powder. My skin looks amazing. I hate that I did this video at night because right now it is 11:12 p.m. I have to be at work at 7. So right after this video, I'm going to go take off my makeup, which makes me really sad. I look so pretty. I don't want to take it off. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.